Good morning. I'm going to show you how to format text in Pixie. So the first thing you want to start with is your blue T up top. It'll add a text box. Excuse me. I'm just going to type in the title. So I'm going to be doing multiplication strategies, and I'm also going to add another one. So I'm going to click on the blue. Just by Mr. Emlet's third graders. So notice I have two text boxes that I want to format. So once I click on those, I can click on both of them at the same time. I'm going to change the font. So over here, once I have these little blue squares, which are my formatting squares here for in Pixie, I can change my font size or font type. So I just want to go to a better font than Comic Sans, as it defaults to Comic Sans. So I'm just going to choose Century Gothic. Notice it changed both of them. I can change size, so I want my title to be larger than my smaller than my subtitle. So multiplication strategies, I can do a couple things. I can take the blue square and pull it. It'll make it larger. And notice over here my size also went over as I was pulling it. I can also use this bar here as well, or just use my arrows on this here. I can change the style, bold, italics, underline. I'm gonna bold this text. I can align it in the middle, even though it's already aligned because my text box is pretty much just used right there. I can also add bubbles, speech bubbles, format them. You can change the width of those, make them thicker, thinner. You can fill them in if you'd like. You can change the outline color if you'd like. When you go back, you can add a shadow behind that box or right on your text if you don't have a bubble. Notice the shadow just showed up. You can edit the shadow if you're interested in doing that. A couple of different options for editing those. And also, again, just normal color changes down here. So you got, if you want your font color to be different, again, you can change that font color to whatever you're interested in. You just click on that button, and you click on this to get different colors. So notice it went to gray. I want to undo that. I want it to stay black. So here we go. All right, so I want to show you one more thing with colors and text, which students really enjoy, and that is adding a background and taking that whatever's in the background, pulling that out as using that as your font background. So I'm just going to go to the Paint tab, and I'm going to go to the spray can, and I went down to General, and so I want to do some stars, and so I'm just going to spray paint a bunch of stars. And as I'm doing this, this is going to be the background I'm going to steal, and those stars will disappear. So basically, I'm going to take my font here, my text box. I'm going to go down to the bottom where this little A is, a capital A, lowercase a, and I'm going to click on it. Now, it pulled anything from there away. Now, unfortunately, it did not work with my, there it did, it did. It worked, so it took a second. So you can see my background. Now, this doesn't really work with my green background, so I'm going to take off that bubble. And you can see multiplication strategies as my background with the stars. Now you can do that with anything, any type of background, any type of drawing tool that you use, which students always seem to get really psyched about. So enjoy messing with the font.